Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Epic intro. Let's continue. This is now my longest running YouTube series. At least longest running Minecraft YouTube series. I know, 4 episodes. Yes. Anyway, today I decided to build a windmill. I think in the last episode yesterday, I should remember, but I can't. I said I was going to do church, then windmill. I decided to change that because I got home late and I had no time to record this. So, here's the windmill. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah. This is not a very good commentary, is it? I should probably talk about what we're doing. So I sort of created a style in my creative world that I use for sort of testing builds and getting stuff ready for survival stuff. And I thought I'll try and build a windmill in this style. Basically, the style is you get stripped spruce logs, a cobblestone base, and then the rest of the place is built out of oak planks with a cobbled deep slate roof. And that is what we can see here. We have the cobblestone base, the stripped spruce logs as the support sort of framing, and the oak planks in there. So I basically built half of it already, and haven't really talked about anything. So the windmill actual blades were interesting because I wanted to use scaffolding, and obviously I can't exactly have them be sort of touching the ground, so I had to figure out how to sort of effectively make them float. That was interesting. So as we can see here, I'm just adding trapdoors under it. And then I realized later on that I'd have to add trapdoors basically round the edge of the entire thing, which was interesting. But I think it turned out all right. It's the best windmill I think I've built. And that's saying something. My back to beta viewers will know what I'm on about, because wow, that windmill looked awful. That was bad. Might actually might have a photo of it. There you go. Look at that. Yes, beautiful. Anyway, so here we are building the good old blades. I've got 3 of them down. It was looking all right actually, but it was at this point that I sort of realized that I would need to kind of put the trapdoors all the way around the other blades, which was interesting. There you can see I've dropped some scaffolding. I make that one too long actually. I changed that later, but here we're just adding trapdoors around the edges of the other ones. I think this windmill turned out all right, to be honest. There are some things that I would change, but in the main, I think it turned out all right. you can't really see it. I've chosen a very, very bad angle, but we're building the roof. Later, I'm somehow going to have to figure out how on earth I'm supposed to describe what I did in the interior. Yeah, that's going to be fun. It won't be. It definitely won't be. But yeah, here I sort of wanted a hemisphere. There you go. A hemisphere on top of the sort of main structure as the roof. So I sort of plotted it out. Plotted out a semicircle and replaced it with cobbled deep slate. It looked awful. Refined it a bit with some stairs, some slabs, and then I sort of tried to copy it around. It sort of looked more like a cone with like a rounded top. It's not great, but I said I don't have much time. It's like already nearly 7 o'clock, so I should just not worry about it. So that's not great, but it worked out roughly. Yeah, here I'm sort of expanding the top because it felt a little bit too flat. But other than that, the exterior is pretty much done. And now I have to fit in another, I don't know, about 5 minutes of commentary, and you guys are just gonna see the exterior. Yeah, beautiful. I know what I'm doing. Definitely, boom, professional YouTuber. Yes. Yeah, as you can sort of kind of maybe see, my name tag there was sort of flying around, adding the floors, the ceilings. I take a lot of inspiration from B-dubs, and for my ceilings, I alternate slabs and stripped logs, and it sort of gives like a beam effect. So you have like beams running along the ceiling. It's quite a cool effect. I think right now I'm actually adding shutters. I am, yes, there we go. Shutters, same as episode 1. So that's the trapdoors with the signs on the back, and they look quite good. I think I'm doing the interior now. So basically, the interior. I'm going to try and paint a picture in your head. Okay, so the interior. We have on the ground floor, or for the Americans, the first floor, we have sort of a pole. I don't know what you'd call it. And that rotates the grindstone that grinds up the grain to create flour. That's how they work, and it's powered by the wind. Yeah, it's basically for the actual grinder bit, I surrounded a lodestone with cobblestone stairs, put a upside down grindstone on that pole, and then filled the rest of the room with just barrels, various bits of clutter. There's a cobweb in one of the corners, some candles, lanterns, etc. Just sort of your general room clutter. Here, I was like, how do we get to the second floor or the first floor? And I was like, I don't want to add like another building. I don't want to add like a ladder on the inside, because that just feels just a bit lazy. Even though I was pressed for time. I want to give you guys the good buildings, So I built a winding staircase around the side, over the door, and down basically to the blades. So if this thing is going round, you have to sort of dodge the blades and then run up the stairs with the blades going past you. It's not the safest, but who cares? Yeah, we've sort of given it a barrier. Now we're working on the interior for the first floor. That is just the continuation of the pole in the middle, because obviously that needs to connect to the actual like blade bit. And then I've just filled the rest of the room with some clutter, just, you know, loads of barrels. In one of the corners there's like a machine thing, like a milling machine. I don't know, I've only been in one mill, and that was a water mill. They have like these machines, stuff to do with grain things. So I sort of improvised one of those with some stuff. And then I've got like a bucket of wheat. I know, not very accurate, in the corner. But yeah, I then textured it, and I added oak and jungle signs to the sides of the second story walls, and I quite like it. I was like, I just sort of like thought, maybe this will add a little bit of like interest, some depth, and it did. And they also look like chunky planks, like it's sort of been nailed together, like, you know, it's been sort of cobbled together. Yeah, that's the video. Enjoy the cinematics. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.